Okay, another fraction routine using Cuisenaire rods. Okay, this is for fraction addition. This is the very first one that we're going to do with fraction addition. Actually, technically, we did one before where we were adding unit fractions together to make multiples of unit fractions. But now I'm going to do the first one that is not adding unit fractions. So we've already established how to do this. If that's one whole, then I'm going to say that that's equal to 1/4. And then I want the reasoning to go with it. And that's because 4 of the red blocks are equivalent to 1 of the brown blocks. And this is equal to 1/2. And that's also same kind of reasoning. Notice if I take a brown block and I take 2 of the purple blocks, then 2 of those equal pieces are equivalent to 1 of the brown pieces. So that's 1/2. But now what we really want to do is say what's the blue or the purple plus the red. So remember, this has a value of 1/2 plus 1/4. This is kind of the simplest possible problem that I can give. And so I always give the simplest possible. So I'll say, oh, the whole idea here is now you can only add the blocks together if they have the same color. And so really now this becomes 2/4. And remember, up until now, we have spent a lot of time establishing unit fractions, equivalent unit fraction, like how do we get intermediate pieces. And now I'm going to add those together, and that's going to become 3/4. And the reason for that is because 3 1/4 pieces combined are equal to 3/4. Okay, that's a problem that should be straightforward for kids to solve, although it may not be. So again, just establishing the rules. The rules are you can only add blocks together if they're the same color. So in this case, it's 3 red blocks or 3/4. Okay, let me just talk you through another problem that I would create for students to start to understand this. Okay, so let's see. Let's do this one. Let's do another problem. Let's establish this one as the whole. So I'll say this one is equal to 1 whole. And then let's ask the question, okay, if that's 1 whole, then what is this value? And what is this value? Or you might ask it in the reverse order. What are those two values? And then also, what is this value and this value added together? So really, I'm asking 3 questions. You might recognize this as me scaffolding the students through. And so this is 1/5. And then I want the reasoning. And the reasoning should be because 5 equal pieces are equivalent to the yellow piece. 5 equal white pieces are equivalent to the yellow piece. And you might say this is equal to 3/5. Remember, these two don't go together. I mean, the yellow is not an even multiple of the green. So, and then the reasoning here would be because 3 1/5 blocks combined make 3/5. And then when I add these together, this is really 1/5 plus 3/5. And that gives me 4/5. And then let's see, that reasoning is because 4 1/5 blocks combined makes 4/5. All right. So this is how you use Cuisenaire rods in part 1, the least sophisticated way to show students how to create common denominators.